From the late 8th century onwards, Scandinavians, especially from the region of Svealand in Sweden, as well as the island of Gotland, expanded eastward along the river systems of Eastern Europe. These Varangian traders, as they are called in the Byzantine sources, as well as warriors, followed routes from the Baltic to the Black and Caspian seas, and they established control over key portages and trade hubs. In these regions, the Norsemen came into prolonged contact with Slavic, Finnic, Turkic speaking populations, and a hybrid community emerged, collectively known as the Rus, eventually forming a polity centered on the Dnieper River, culminating in the state of Kievan Rus. Although Norse in origin, the Rus quickly adopted Slavic language, religion, and customs. So by the time of Vladimir I, who accepted Christianity from Byzantium and baptized the Rus in 988, the Scandinavian element had been almost completely assimilated. We should be wary of the dynastic centric narrative we have in the Russian primary chronicle, which is a later chronicle from the 12th century, and it attributes the foundation of the Rus to Rurik and his descendants. However, archaeology points out something else, which is a more diffuse and contested landscape of power centers. We have, for example, Novgorod, Knyzdov or Polotsk, and other so-called central places. The Rus are thus emblematic of a profound synthesis between the Slavic and the Scandinavian element. We do have a Scandinavian element in the elite structure, but on the other hand, we have a Slavic outcome from a linguistic, cultural, and religious standpoint. On the southern Baltic coast, a different kind of Slavic Scandinavian encounter unfolded. Here we have Western Slavic tribes such as the Obotrids, the Veleti, and the Pomeranians, who engaged in trade, diplomacy, and occasional conflict with the Danes and the Swedes. Coastal ports such as Volin, possibly the legendary fortress from Icelandic sagas known as Jomsborg, served as a commercial node linking Scandinavia with Central Europe. Political alliances and dynastic intermarriages reinforced these ties. We have a very fascinating example in the person of the Danish king Harald Bluetooth, because he married Tuve, who was the daughter of the Obotrid ruler Mistivoy, and this exemplifies the permeability of elite boundaries. Runestones, such as that in Söndervising, erected by Tuve herself, attest to the symbolic and familial entanglement of Slavic and Scandinavian elites.